So we can make a button now. Then this sprite.set position pause. This text.set position. This sprite.get position. Now we can center it and possibly do other stuff to it, but for now that's good. So now we created a button. We can set the hover position, everything. We need to do is this. This sprite.set color, this color idle for now, just to start off with. Let's set all the colors too before we leave. How much? 19 minutes. Okay, this color idle equals color 255, 255, 255, 255. It's the maximum. This color hover. No, I need a 200, 200, 200, 240. Just a little bit with the alpha value. This is gonna be 255, 255, 255, 255. We can keep it 240 actually. That's fine. And then color color depressed is gonna be 50, 50, 50, but still the same. So that's good. Color pressed, and then this is idle equals true. This is pressed equals false. This is hover equals false. Perfect, perfect. All right, so that's good. That's great. If we create we go into Wingman, textures, make a new file, folder, buttons. We just go in here. Where's buttons? Right there. Then I'm gonna go into my old project in E, I think it is, programming. This one, game. Let's go into buttons, and I'm sure I have some buttons in here that are good. So button pressed, button. Let me just take whatever button long red. I guess I'll take the long, or just the button idle like that. I did it another way in that game, but for now this is okay. Then I'm gonna go into Wingman and just paste that button 01. And just call it button 01. .png. In it textures, texture temp. How long is this? This is getting pretty long. Temp dot load from file. I can cut this into 2 videos actually. Textures, buttons, button 01.png. W button textures dot add temp. This no W button number of textures equals textures dot size. So that's good. Perfect. All right, so that's perfect. Now we'll draw and we'll do all that stuff. Let's go to game map maker. And let's make a, now when we're still gonna cut this in 2, let's make a thing here for UI buttons, D array W button buttons, and then we will go in here, init view, init buttons. Let's start with that. Init initialize, that's good. Map text UI, this init buttons, this buttons, init buttons, is it after text? Game map maker init buttons. So you create buttons. Alright, so init buttons, that's good. Let me update buttons and draw buttons. Alright, update buttons and draw buttons. But draw will do that in draw UI. Update text, void update buttons. There we go. Let me to initialize is good. Update right here. UI update, button update. Let's do this. Update buttons. And then I'll make an update buttons right here. Void game map maker update buttons. So the idea is it's just gonna be really easy to update all the buttons here. So for this buttons dot size, we're gonna update all the buttons. This buttons at position I excuse me, DT this mouse post. Let's just say world for now. Do we need DT? I don't think we need DT. Let's go into W button. Remove DT from the update. Just save that. Go back in here and we're good. Update buttons, mouse press world. So we'll do that. And then we'll say init buttons. But okay, let me make a W button with this font test 12 vector 2f, say 600 0. We'll make a button and then we'll say this buttons dot add W button temp, add temp, just like that. We initialize it, we'll update it, then we're gonna update all the buttons right there, then we'll draw it on view. So for this buttons size, this is just to try this. Buttons dot draw dot at position I dot draw this window, I guess. We're just gonna draw it on the window. And let's run this. Let's see. Maybe this won't work. Probably not. Probably missed something somewhere. I have to have. Yep, I did. Left operand idle true. Oh wait, what? This is idle. This idle is hover. It's a bool. I think I named these again. Is pressed. This hover. Let me just do this. Bool idle. You're like, what the hell is he doing? Idle hover pressed. Okay, so that's the way I want to do it. And then let me do color idle. Idle hover pressed. Let's see. Pressed hover idle hover pressed. So this is going to be annoying. If this is pressed, idle, hover. Let's just do idle here. Idle, hover, pressed, hover. So let me see. Hover, pressed, idle, pressed, hover, idle, pressed, hover, idle. Okay, we're good for that. Let's see if this works now. Might be still some issues here. No, it's generating code. What the hell? Then where is it then? I can't see it. I can't see it anywhere. I can't see it anywhere. Okay, let me see if it loaded the texture first. No such button texture, W button constructor. Okay, how did I do it? I did textures, buttons, button01.png. Texture, buttons, textures, button01.png. So if it's less than 0 or greater or equal to number of textures. Textures.textures, buttons, button01. Did I misspell something? Buttons, textures, buttons, button01.png. It should work. I mean, I don't know why it's not working. What about? Did I do? Oh wait, I didn't call it. I don't think I called it. I didn't call it in init textures. So init textures in game map. Let me do buttons. W button.init textures. And how do I do this? Do I call game first? Okay, so I don't have to really init all the textures again. Buttons init textures again. Stage tile. I already do it, so I don't have to do these. Otherwise I'll get double. Because they're already done, which is good. Okay. This time I didn't get an error, but I didn't find the texture as well. Let me see again, one more time. I think I put it at 600, 600. Not really sure where I put it. 600, 600. Okay, I can't see it, so I'm not sure. I think I only draw it in Game Map Maker. I think that's why. So let me just do Game Map Maker. Init buttons. True. Come on. Oh, there we go. There it is. Cool. So that works. Now it's always idle though. Hover equal false. This pressed equals false. Else if it is true, let me just do this. False, true, and then false, true. Let's see if we can just leave it at that. Color idle. Color hover. Color pressed. So I'm just going to remove all of this. Alright, so I figured out the problem. Just a little small tweak. I print out some stuff and I checked for the wrong thing. I'm so dumb. I have to check for mouse button and mouse left. So you're checking for the actual button press. and then all the other stuff. And I just printed out some stuff for debugging just so I could show you guys. So now it works. Let me just show you really quickly. Everything is fine now. Now let me just draw the button out, and as you can see, it's being pressed and everything's good. The text isn't being drawn out because I don't do that. Let me just do that really quickly. Target.draw this text. Let me just draw that really quickly, and then that will be fine. Alright, so there it is. There it is right there. It says test. It's really small, and this thing is really big, but that's cool. Well, I figured it out, and all is well. Thanks for watching, and sorry for the slow video, but thanks as always for the support and everything. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one, right? Bye-bye.